Welcome back to Atlanta Pride 50, We March On.
As we continue celebration of Pride, today is National Coming Out Day. It's a day for people to celebrate their identity and raise awareness for the queer community. Coming Out Day started 32 years ago after the National March on Washington for lesbian and gay rights. Well, now the day encompasses more than sexual orientation and helps support people of different gender identities too.
I feel amazing. I couldn't even believe it. I thought it was a joke.
It was a day these lovely ladies won't forget. Alicia and Becky were engaged last year live on our air at the Pride Parade and spent the last year planning their wedding. They say while coronavirus really threw a wrench into some of their plans, their wedding held yesterday is their Pride celebration this year. We wish them a lifetime of happiness as they start this next chapter of their lives together.
Prior to the Supreme Court ruling on gay marriage in 2015, many same-sex couples solidified their commitment to one another with a unity ceremony held at the Atlanta Pride Festival, as you can see here in this video from our archives. Georgia was one of many states that outright banned same-sex marriage until that ruling. According to the census, there are more than 500,000 same-sex married couples here in the U.S.
Gay marriage and gay clergy. Issues threatening to tear the largest Protestant denominations apart, the United Methodist Church. In September, a Savannah congregation split from the United Methodist Church over the issue. Asbury UMC said it disaffiliated over what it called the unequal treatment of LGBTQ people. In February of 2019, the United Methodist Church's General Conference upheld a ban against same-sex weddings and gay clergy.
Pope Francis reportedly told the mother of an LGBT youth that God loves all of his children. The remark was made in private in a conversation with Mara Grassi. She is the vice president of an Italian LGBT Parents Association. The pontiff is reported to have said, "The Lord loves all his children, all of them." It's not the first time Pope Francis has been said to have made such a comment in private about the LGBT community, but the official teaching of the Catholic Church does stand against homosexuality.
In the early 90s, an Atlanta suburb took a really strong stance against its gay residents. The Cobb County Board of Commissioners voted in a resolution that the lifestyles advocated by the gay community were incompatible with community standards.
It was a move that garnered a lot of protests, and it forced the Olympic Committee to make a huge decision ahead of the '96 Games. Well, here's another look back at the fight that got national attention.
It was obviously not their intention, but in passing their controversial resolution condemning the gay lifestyle as incompatible with values in their county, the Cobb County Commission created a situation which has given the gay political movement a tremendous boost.
I do think it's very significant in that it will have a place in the history of the Olympics, and it will have a place, I think, definitely here locally in the history of gay and lesbian politics.
John Ivan Weaver, Pat Hussein, and a small group of protesters kept plugging away at the Cobb County issue, going so far as to slow down rush hour traffic on the connector to prove just how much grief their protest could cause the games. Finally, ACOG gave in and removed its planned volleyball trials from Cobb County. The battle was joined again over the issue of whether the Olympic flame should travel through the county, and again, the gay point of view prevailed.
There are many of us who think the same way. A right is a right, and I will live full and free.
As far as Weaver or Hussein know, this is the first and only time gay political issues have come to the forefront in the context of the Olympic Games, and they've written a book about the experience called Olympics Out of Cobb, Spiked. They found a powerful ally in Olympic diving gold medalist Greg Louganis, who many credit with helping to persuade ACOG to listen to gay protesters. There is another first for these games, as far as we know, where the Olympics and gays are concerned, and that is this building on West Peachtree, which is currently being converted into a welcome center for gay and lesbian athletes and spectators.
For New York, it was Stonewall. For Atlanta, it was the Ansley Mall Cinema. What happened there 50 years ago changed the course of history.
And even without the traditional parade, the Pride celebration goes on. How you can take part coming up.
I hope everybody who's watching this has a wonderful weekend, a very happy Pride. Thank you for tuning in. It's important that you're here to celebrate with all of us.